Keith just filed for divorce a couple of months ago.
Say what?
Can you believe it?
That's crazy. We just went through our 4 cornerstones. They had it all together. What happened?
Well, I wish I could tell you. But to be honest with you, I don't know Nicole Kidman. I don't know Keith Urban. I don't know their kids. I don't know their social circles. And I don't even watch her in very many movies.
Well, and we're also here to say that for Nicole or anyone else going through this, we are not here to judge at all.
No,
that is not our job, nor do we want to do this.
No, and we don't want you to either. When you see someone who's going through a divorce, please don't judge them. Speaking from somebody who's been there, please don't judge them. It's hard enough already.
In fact, I feel like if I were to see either one of them, just wanting to give them a big hug and say, you know, we're here with you.
Yeah. And some of her family members had told media outlets that she did really try. She tried to keep the marriage together.
So if Nicole Kidman is listening or watching our podcast, just know the Hastings love you.
We support your efforts to try.
You too, Keith.
It is really interesting, though, because just a few months ago, maybe it was a year or two ago, actually, they were all the rage at all of the media outlets were talking about them because she was walking the red carpet with him. They were dressed in matching outfits, matching tuxedos, and had very, very passionate kiss. Lots of feel-good romance vibes out there. And who knew that underneath there were some tough things going on?
So where do we go with this?
Well,
I think this is hard.
I think one thing to start with is to recognize almost everybody from time to time has hard things going on. And so to look at anybody and think that they have a perfect marriage is probably not realistic.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's not realistic at all. The stories that we tell ourselves. And this kind of gets back to as well, this whole concept of what I like to call astroturfing. I don't know. I don't think you're too fond of that term.
Why would you say that? Why don't you ask me?
Well, I have asked you, and you said you didn't like that term.
I don't recall saying that.
Okay. Well, then maybe you do like it.
I think it depends on the context that you use it.
So we all have this kind of tendency to put out there something maybe different than what we want, what we think we are. So AstroTurf, if you are a football fan, will know it's used in football stadiums, fields to play on. They don't have to mow it. They don't have to trim it. It's
very consistent.
It's because it's artificial.
Looks perfect.
Looks perfect. It looks too perfect.
It's not bumpy. Just
but from a distance, it looks really great. And once you get closer to it, you start seeing, oh, this is not real grass. There are not real roots here. And then you start to see the false appearance. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just human nature. I think we all do this to some degree.
Let people see the best in us.
Yeah. And I think all of us do this intentionally or unintentionally.
Yeah, I can't imagine if you are two superstars like the two of them, Keith with a country music career and her with many, many, many blockbuster movies. How
I had no idea she had that many blockbusters.
Yeah,
big actress.
Difficult that would be to, just constantly be in the limelight and having people fan you, including your marriage.
Yeah. And it comes up, I think also of what are we missing here, the 4 cornerstones? I think we need to probably step back and talk a little bit about the foundation or the bedrock of which the 4 cornerstones are built on.
I think that was our episode 6.
That is, integrity, which starts with an I as well.
If there's no integrity, the other 4 cornerstones cannot stand long term.
So that brings up a point that at some point or another, we're all going to be hypocrites to some degree. We're all going to have that false pretense, that astroturf. And I think it's just learning how to recognize when it's there and recognize, wow, I may be living two parallel lives, right? It looks exactly the same from the outside, but on the inside, it's very, very different.
You know, there is also the possibility that they just wanted to keep some things personal because they're so public with so
Yeah.
much of their lives.